Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am knitting the sleeve on the raindrop pattern little cardigan. It's 18-inch one I'm doing. I managed to get a bit more of the tutorial done. I've done the back and the two fronts. I've done the bits of the tutorial for those bits, and as there's two sleeves the same, I always knit when I do a tutorial, I always knit one sleeve, especially if I'm working something out. I'll knit one sleeve, then I can work all the instructions out while I'm knitting it, and when I do the rest of the tutorial for the other sleeve, I've got everything written down. I don't have to sort of work anything out as I'm going. So it will not be long for this one. And then I will start and finish what I have down the tutorial for the little blue one. That's another 18-inch one. This be for a little boy, that one, when I do it. The lemon one's for a little girl. Because I've done the 16-inch in the raindrop for a little boy, so I'm doing this 18-inch for a little girl. Maybe when I do the 20-inch, I might make that for a little boy, because it's a V-neck, so you can have it either. It's a pattern that's suitable for boys or girls anyway. I'll work that out when I get down to it. But I have done, like saying, a little bit knitting and a little bit tutorial, but I was also out this morning. I had to take my car around to the garage. It's MOT due. It's got to have it done by the 1st of March. Hope everything's okay on it. I don't go very far. It is 2015 model, so that's 9 years old now. Just a Citroen C1, just a little Citroen C1. It's like I say, and I don't go very far in it, so there shouldn't be much wrong with it. But I went out the house this morning in my car. And usually when I take it to the garage for the MOT is just around where my shops are, where my local shops are, where I go to the post office, and it's around there. And I usually walk down my garden first and take the bolt out the back door, my back gate, because we have tracks outside the garden and that go up to the road. It's quicker than walking round the front and going all the way around. If I want to go to the shops, I go out the back way and that way. So it's going to the garage. I'm going to walk back home again. So I usually go out into the back garden and take the bolt out the back gate so I can get back in that way. Only didn't I forget this morning. Got into my car. Got the key as well for my back door. I locked my front door, but I had the key for the back door as well. And didn't realise till I got to the garage that I had forgot to take the bolt out of the back gate. So instead of it about a 10-minute walk back home, it's about a 20-minute walk back home, because I have to go, instead of coming out of the garage, going up a little up the street and straight down and over the railway lines and into my track that leads to my garden. I have to go out all the way around like that, all the way around, and come back down through the front part of the estate. And I forgot my gloves as well, and my hands were freezing this morning. And I bumped into one of my neighbours when I come back onto the estate. Bumped into one of my neighbours out walking his dog. And he's a Polish, and he doesn't speak all that good English, but looking at me and looking, and he's going to me, "Where's car?" Hey, I don't drive everywhere, you know. So sometimes I do walk, so I'll tell him, "It's MOT, it's in the garage." You cheek, you know. But never mind, come back home, so I've got to wait until they'll tell me whether it's passed or not before I go and pick it up. I hope it passes because I've got bingo tomorrow. Oh, that would be all right because there'll be 1 day left on the MOT, even if it fails. It's never failed yet, and I bought it from new, so every MOT it's had, it's passed without any trouble. So I'm hoping it does this time. So I'm just going to sit and knit and do what I can until there, but I also have to wait for somebody coming from the council today as well. I hope they don't come when I go out to pick up my car. But when I do go out to pick up my car, I'm going out the back door, out the back gateway, so it'll be a quicker walk. But I've got trouble with one of my bedroom windows, won't lock. It's one of those you pull it in and press the handle down and it locks the window. Didn't realise for quite some time I was pulling it in, thought I was locking it, and I kept wondering where the draft was coming from in the bedroom. And one night I was lying in bed and the wind must have just caught it the wrong way and it pulled the window open. And I was freezing that night because it was a really cold night. It was windy and cold. That was when I realised the catch was broken on the window. So I had to get on to the council for them to come and fix it. When I did ring it was a month ago. This was as soon as they could come and fix it. All I probably have to do is sort out the catch on the window. I tried to sort it out myself, but I couldn't work out what was wrong with it. So I hope they don't come while I'm walking back for my car. But they did say an evening call on the time they gave me, but I don't know what they mean by evening, whether they mean 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock or what. So anyway, at least I'm going to get that fixed because there's an awful draft comes in because when you close it, it's not shutting it tight. And I had to put some sellotape. I put some sellotape on, I pulled it as tight as I could and put some sellotape on the window and onto the round of the frame part as well, so kept it in a little bit tighter, but there's still a draft because I can see the curtains moving when it's windy. So I have to see in for that as well. I wouldn't be going out anyway, because if I was going out anyway, I'd be driving in my car, and I can't because the car's in the garage for its MOT. So I'm just going to knit what I can. And I did a little bit of my own last night. It's getting a bit longer. I don't know what length it is actually. I'll use my tape measure, see how far I've got. I usually do it to it's about 15 inches. It's 10 inches that is. And that measures 10 inches. It's better actually when I put it onto the circular needle because I can spread it out on the thing and I can see how wide it is going to be. When it's on the 2 straight needles, you can't do that. You can't measure it because it's all bunched up on the needles. But anyway, that'll be later on tonight. And I have had a few emails, people wanting the PDF for my latest cardigan, and someone asked me for some other ones. I forgot I've got a couple more. If anybody wants these ones, I'll show you. These are just PDFs because there's only one size. So if anyone wants that one, it's a 40-inch 2x4 basket stitch button-up cardigan. So there's that one there. And that one there, it's hard to see the pattern on it, but that is the raindrop pattern. the pattern that I'm knitting at the moment. I'll show you the little cardigan so you can see it, what the pattern actually looks like on it. You see it better on this bit that I'm knitting here than there. That's what the pattern looks like on this cardigan. On that one there. And that one is I've got 42 to 44, but it's probably a 42 would probably be about the size it would come out. So I've got like a 42 to 44 raindrop button-up cardigan. That's in double knitting as well. The blue one's in double knitting as well. So if anyone wants those, the PDF for those, just the one sizes, just let me know and I'll send anyone them that wants them. But in the meantime, I'm just doing what I can with my knitting here. Now I've got the blanket as well when I get it. Not much more to do with this. I've got I stick it all up in a round ball like that. And I've got it pinned together with the one cable that I'm not using. I hope I haven't lost this in there. Oh, there it is. There. I'll take that out. It's getting rather long. It's rather big and heavy actually. That's how much I have left of the third ball. So it'll not be long before that's all gone. I'll be doing some of that later on today. I'll turn it around so the wool's on the side where it's fell down. Oh. It's hard to see. I'll lean back. It's getting bigger. I don't know what length it is now. I'll get my tape measure out and see what length it is. I usually do a baby blanket about 28 by 30. The length of this now is around about 30, so it's going to be a little bit longer because I'm using up what wool it is. I don't know what the actual width is either. I've never measured that either. It's hard to measure when it's on my knee because it's not lying flat. It's about 32 inches wide as well, so it's a little bit bigger than what I normally do with a baby blanket. So I'll be doing a little bit of that later on today. Put that down there. Put my other cable into it. Put it back down. That's it. I've got everything all around this coffee table, everything, there's bags and everything, and now there's a blanket on the floor beside it now. So anyway, that's my bit for today, so thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.